Hey guys, 7W Rocks here, and I'm here to do my thought/review on WWE 2015 Battleground, the pay-per-view last night. Now, I say review, but not really. I'm not gonna go like move into move. I'm just gonna say my thoughts of like the ending and whatnot. I'm not gonna go too in depth into it, but I did do like a full review last night on WWE TNA 1152, his channel with a few other people. So if you want to hear my like in-depth thoughts and a few other people, then definitely go check out his video. But a quick overall of this video. I'm going to try to keep this short. I already tried this video once, and I thought it's going to be too long. Might as well just do a Google Plus Hangout. But overall of the pay-per-view, I really honestly did enjoy it. I thought it was good. I thought there was some really good matches on here. Yeah, some of the endings I wasn't happy with, but I'm not going to say, oh, the pay-per-view sucked because my favorite guy didn't win. Like, I don't really care about that. And tomorrow's a new day. You know, we got Raw tonight, and I feel like it's going to start turning people how they thought of the pay-per-view when we go on to SummerSlam. People are going to start changing their minds and thinking, okay, they actually have a plan, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But good pay-per-view, and I honestly did really enjoy it. So let's get right into it. Sheamus versus Orton for the opening match. It was 16 minutes long, which is kind of a long opener, to be honest, but I honestly enjoyed the match. I feel like I was the only person that did. A lot of people were really hating on it, saying it's so boring, it's so long and stuff. This is so bland and blah blah blah. But and you're entitled to your own opinion. I don't care. You can if you hated the match, fine. I don't really care. But I enjoyed the match. I thought it wasn't one-sided. It wasn't just a heel attack in the face or reverse. It was one move after the other. You really did not know who was going to win the match. And it wasn't just kicking out a finisher. Sheamus hit his finisher once. He hit the bro kick and then went into a submission because he was like dead tired. So as soon as he got up, just into the submission. Randy Orton hit an RKO out of nowhere and got the 1, 2, 3. So it kind of made it like, okay, a finisher actually means something now. So I enjoyed the match and I thought it was a good opener. But, excuse me, most people did not think that at all. Excuse me. I just think a lot of people were like, oh, Sheamus versus Orton, we've seen this a million times. No one cares, blah, blah, blah. I'm instantly just going to say this match sucks already and not give it a chance. Feel like some people did that, but, whatever. If you hated the match, that's fine. I don't care. Next, we had Primetime Players versus The New Day for the Tag Team Championship. So this is a good match, a good tag match. I felt like it was, exceeded expectations. The Primetime Players are really growing on me, to be honest. At first, I didn't really care for them. Like, I didn't hate them, but I didn't really care for them at all. But they did good this match, and I really enjoyed it. Xavier Woods as the manager, on the ring apron and stuff, was hilarious. Him screaming at the Primetime Players and making fun of their moves and stuff I thought was funny. And I think he does that role really well. Titus got the hot tag, stayed in for a while. And then, like, Darren hit his finisher on Kofi. And Kofi wasn't a legal man, so Kofi rolls out after getting hit with it. Darren just tags in Titus. Titus comes in, dodges Big E, hits the Clash of Titus, gets the 1, 2, 3. So kind of abrupt ending, and it seemed weird when they did a hot tag mid-match, and it didn't result in the ending. But, it is what it is. It was a good tag match, and I enjoyed it. So congratulations. WWE Instagram said congratulations to Titus O'Neil and Daniel Bryan on retaining the tag titles. So good job, WWE. Next, Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns in a really, really good match. Like, I really enjoyed it. I am totally past the whole Roman Reigns can't do a good match. We've seen pay-per-view after pay-per-view after pay-per-view. He can do a good match. So him and Bray, I thought, did really well. Reigns does a little too many clotheslines. It felt like at the opening of the match, that's all he was doing as his offense, just clotheslines. So hopefully he gets some other moves and, changes his moveset a little. But I still thought it was a really good match. The ending came when when Reigns was on the outside and Bray threw in a bunch of chairs into the ring. So the refs, got his back turned, throwing the chairs out of the ring. And Luke Harper comes from the back, or a mystery man comes from the back, pushes Reigns into the ring post, super kicks him, and then Wyatt capitalized on that. He did the rock bottom type deal move onto the ring apron, then rolled him in the ring. Sister Abigail got the 1, 2, 3. So a lot of people were like, is that Batista? And I didn't really get why. I mean, he had some jeans on and a hoodie, so people were like, that's Batista. And I was like, no, it's Luke Harper. But yeah, it's cool. So Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper are back. If Eric Rowan wasn't injured, I'm sure Rowan would have interfered as well, and the Wyatt family would be reunited. Apparently, the original plan was to have the entire Wyatt family, Bray, Luke, and Eric versus Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Sting. But now the idea is to do Bray and Luke versus Reigns and Sting at SummerSlam. So I don't really get why they're throwing Sting into the mix, but why not? You know, just have them do something at SummerSlam. So yay. But a good match between Reigns and Bray Wyatt. I really did enjoy it. Next, the Divas match, which was the 3-on-3-on-3. They got to pick a representative of their team to verse in a triple threat match. WWE loves their Divas triple threat match. It seems like they do that every pay-per-view. But it was Brie Bella versus Charlotte versus Sasha Banks in a really good match. I had to pee, and it was a Diva match, and I didn't go to the bathroom. Like, that's, you know, it wasn't, like, insane, but, and I feel like from here on out, it's just going to get better and better and better with the Divas matches. But it was a good match, not like, you know, Sasha versus Charlotte or Becky versus Sasha, not like that kind of quality, but it's still a really good match, and I enjoyed it. Sasha did an awesome suicide dive to take out a team. Charlotte did an over-the-top rope splash to take out another team, and Charlotte cinched in the figure 8 and got the tap out on Brie Bella. So Charlotte got the win, which I was pretty happy about, and a good Divas match. And I really hope this Diva Revolution continues on during Raw tonight and from here on out. I really do. And so really good Divas match. Next was John Cena versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. This match was an instant classic like always. Awesome match. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4.75, I think, on the review last night. Only reason why I didn't give it a 5 was because they kicked out of finishers. You know, I don't like how every Cena match, it just seems like they kick out of their finishers and stuff. And I hate the fact when Owens does the shoulder tackle, miss the clothesline, you know, back body drop into the 5-knuckle shuffle. You know, when he's mimicking Cena. I hate that because it's Cena's own move, yet he falls for the clothesline and misses it, and Owens does the back body drop. I don't know if that makes sense or you guys like understand what I'm trying to say, but I hate how Cena falls for that every time. But an awesome match nonetheless. Really good stuff. The power bombs were awesome. One thing I didn't like was when Cena went to the top and did his like leg drop thing. Owens caught him with a power bomb, which should have been a big moment because it's basically his pop-up power bomb, like in all honesty. But it was just like a 1-2 kick out, and like they were just like surprised by that, the announcers. I felt like that should have been a huge moment when he powerbombed him like close to the end of the match. But Cena got the STF in, and Owens tapped out. So disappointed. A lot of people were like, you know, F this, I'm done with this pay-per-view, I'm not watching anymore. And oh, they buried Owens, blah, 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 he's a jobber, blah, blah, blah. 1, not a jobber. 2, not buried. Yes, I know the track record with Cena doing these matches against Rusev, Sandow, Ryback. After he beat them, Bray Wyatt, they didn't really go anywhere. But I think Owens beat Cena clean on his first main roster match. I don't think they did that for no reason. There was a reason behind that, and I think Owens is going to have a big, high-profile match at SummerSlam, and I don't think he's buried by a long shot because Triple H obviously likes him. So I don't know. I hope I'm right. I'd be really disappointed if Owens did nothing from here on out, but I really wish he had won. So, yeah, it was a great match. Definitely check it out if you haven't. All 3 matches of theirs were amazing. Quick side note, Cena, please stop doing the springboard stunner. It looks awful. You never connect ever. I don't think he's ever connected fully. So Michael Cole always has to save it with, oh, I don't think Cena got all of that move, blah, blah, blah. No, it's Cena. You miss it every time. So please stop doing that move. It's just beyond garbage. But, yeah, quick side note. Sorry. And a really great match. I really enjoyed it. And moving on to the main event, Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. So anybody that says Seth Rollins is like too small or can't hold it with the big guys, the big heavyweights, that match showed he obviously can. He beat up Brock. He took it to his knees and stuff, and I bought every single second of it. It was really good. And one of the highlights of the match I really liked was Rollins hightailed it out. He was like, I'm done. He jumps the barricade, goes to the crowd with his title. Brock runs, jumps over the barricade, just jumps over a single bound like freaking the Hulk or something, lands like 10 feet past the barricade, grabs Rollins and throws it back in. That was awesome. Brock is a beast. Like, he's a freak, but I mean that in a good way. He's a beast. So Brock, hits the German suplex, German suplex. Just keeps hitting them and gets him in the F5, hits it, and, he hits his finisher. So I was like, wow, they're going to have Rollins kick out this quick? Because I think it had only been like 5, 6, 7 minutes in the match. And I was like, wow, Rollins going to kick out his finisher. So he pins him, 1, and then the lights go out. You hear the big gong. So everyone freaks out. And when lights come back on, Rollins is nowhere to be seen, but The Undertaker is. So Undertaker and Brock are staring each other down. And Brock runs at him. He catches him with going for the choke slam. Undertaker throws him up, and Brock reverses it, goes for an F5. Undertaker reverses it and low blows him. So I did not get that. I get the whole revenge thing, and this is kind of going to be a rant. I'm going to go into a lot of stuff. I'll finish the segment. So low blows him, picks him up, tombstone, and then he's about to leave, comes back because he sees Brock is still like recuperating, tombstones him again, and hits 2 tombstones on him, and then leaves, looks back at the camera, boom. And that was how the show ended. So what I don't get is, first off, the whole Brock thing, getting his revenge, basically that means Undertaker versus Bray was just meaningless. Like, in all honesty, just so Undertaker could have a match at WrestleMania, it seemed, and just so Bray Wyatt could have something big on the card. That match meant nothing then. Like, him coming after his revenge after this time, why didn't he just come back and not face Bray Wyatt? Why not come for Brock? Doesn't really make sense. And then the whole him low blowing him and costing him the title. Brock's technically the face. If you watch the WWE TNA 1152 video I was just talking about, you're gonna hear this. I said it like 50 times, but Brock's technically the face in this match. Rollins, of course, is the heel. So, of course, that makes Brock the face. So Brock is the face, of the match. So a guy interferes, costs him the title, low blows him, and hits his finisher on him twice. Take out Undertaker, put in anybody. Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, John Cena, put in anybody besides Undertaker. That's a heel turn. That is okay. The guy just turned heel and just cost Brock the title and low blowed him. So I didn't really get that, and people were cheering Undertaker. He's the Undertaker. Obviously, he's going to get cheered, and obviously it was an awesome moment. It's always a great moment when Undertaker appears, even if the storyline means nothing. But him just low-blowing him and stuff, I did not really get that. I'm like, that basically means Undertaker's a heel because people wanted – the little kids are seeing, oh, Brock's a good guy. I want him to win the title because I hate Seth Rollins, and then Undertaker cost him the title. Little Jimmy is like, what? Dad, what's going on? But, yeah, I was disappointed with the finish, but the match I bet would have been – like, it felt like an ending to Raw without The Undertaker because Undertaker never would appear on Raw or return at Raw. But it felt like just a championship match and a guy interferes, does a heel turn at the end. It felt like that. But it was still a good pay-per-view. I gave it like a B- or something, a B maybe, because the main event, yeah, it kind of sucked because I was really looking forward to the main event, honestly. I knew it was going to be a screw finish, but does not make sense. Raw, you need to speak for yourself. But I still enjoyed the event. I thought there was not a bad match on the card. I thought everything was really good. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. So please in the comment section down below, let me know what you thought of the pay-per-view, what you think of Undertaker turning heel, maybe, question mark. And I hope you enjoy Raw. I hope Raw has some answers, and we get going to SummerSlam, only 34 days away, I believe. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at 7WRocks. Thank you for that one viewer that stayed on for most of the show. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. Enjoy Raw tonight. I hope it's awesome. I hope everyone does enjoy it. And as always, have a nice day.